everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Meredith Phillips. I'm a writer, reader, and bunny mama, and today I am doing the writer stereotypes tag. This is an older tag, obviously, because you know my jam is to bring back older tags from the dead and do them myself, because when they were new, I wasn't making videos, so I didn't get a chance to do them. And now I'm gonna do them. But before I get into the tag, I wanted to introduce a new feature to my channel. One of the reasons I initially wanted to start doing YouTube videos was to build a community, to be part of the community that already existed, and to just sort of spread the writerly love amongst as many people as possible. So in keeping with that kind of initial goal or aim that I had for this channel, I want to start shouting out other AuthorTubers that I've recently found or have been suggested to me to check out, and I want to pass them on to you so you can go check them out and subscribe and watch their videos and be inspired and motivated by all their content. One of the ways that I like to find new people is to just search the AuthorTube newbie tag and sort by most recent and start watching through some of those videos. Aside from that, it's honestly kind of hard to find new AuthorTubers unless they're just like randomly recommended to me in my YouTube recommended section on the homepage. So I have a brand new baby AuthorTuber to share with you today, and that is Black Girl Writing. I'll put her little picture up here, and I'll also of course link her information down below. She only has 5 subscribers right now. Go subscribe. She's had her channel for like a week or two at the time of filming this. I'm filming this on the 6th of June. So hopefully by the time you see this, she has a few more subscribers. But 2 reasons I really love her already. Number 1, she is such a natural on camera. I feel like a lot of times when you watch people's first several videos, they're super awkward and they're still trying to figure out how to do videos, which is fair enough. My first videos are ridiculous, but she's so natural. She seems so chill and so just like cool with being on camera, which is great. The second thing I really love about her videos is the editing. It's hilarious. Definitely go check her out. She's in the middle of outlining a fantasy novel and is sharing the process that she's going through to do all that. Again, I'll link her below and definitely go check her out. If you ever come across new AuthorTubers or smaller channels that you feel like I would enjoy or other people in my comments would enjoy, definitely shout them out whenever. It doesn't have to be like on this video or something, like literally in any video I make. If you're like, hey, I found this person, they're awesome, link to them. I'd love to check their stuff out and support them. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the writer stereotypes tag. The aim of this tag is to find out whether or not I am a stereotypical writer or whether I'm just not like the other girls and am super unique and awesome. So question number 1 is to name 3 to 5 writer stereotypes that do not apply to me. I think one of the biggest writer stereotypes is that you've got to have a glass of wine or a beer or some sort of alcohol to write. I don't drink at all ever, so that definitely doesn't apply to me. Another sort of related to that type of stereotype is that writers drink a lot of coffee, and I do like coffee. I drink a cup every morning, but I don't typically tend to drink coffee while I'm writing. Usually by the time I'm sitting down to write, it's a little bit later in the day, and if I drink coffee at that point, it's gonna keep me up for way too much longer into the evening. So I almost never drink coffee while I'm writing. I have to be really tired and just be craving it for some reason to go grab coffee while I'm writing. Another stereotype is the whole like writing in cafes, writing in coffee shops sort of aesthetic that we love. I can't tell you the last time I was in a legit coffee shop. It's been a long time, and I really don't like going out into public places to do writing. It's fun if you're going with like a group and you're doing a little bit of socializing with the group. That's fine. I don't mind going on that kind of thing. But if I'm just going by myself to write in a coffee shop, I am going to get nothing done because I'm going to be way too distracted with like, can this person see what I'm writing? Is that person looking at me? Wait, what are they doing over there? Oh, something fell. Why is that kid crying? Like, there's too many distractions. So I do not enjoy writing in coffee shops most of the time. Question number 2 is, what is the hardest part of the writing process for you? Have you met me? I hate revising. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's so annoying. I'm like, can't this just be good already? I just want to go in and do all the nitpicky little like sentence structure type things, and I can't do that yet. Yeah, revising. Do not like, dislike a lot, maybe hate. Have yet to successfully complete a full revision of anything novel length. Question number 3 is, do you ever feel imposter syndrome as a writer or as a YouTuber? And I will say yes to both. Absolutely. I feel like I go through up and downs. I was just talking about this with one of my friends in my writer group. She was saying basically the same thing, is that like, am I really any good at this? Is this worth doing anything with? And I think a lot of us feel that way. I for sure do, about my writing skills and my writing talent, if there is any, and then of like YouTube, am I actually doing a good job? Am I wasting my time? Like, with the writing, I tend to go through phases where one day I'll read something and I'll be like, you know what, this is good. This is good. It's good. And then the next day I'll reread it and I'll be like, this is so over dramatic and like stupid sounding. What the heck was I doing here? And you know, it's a pendulum. It goes back and forth. It's never just in the middle. It's one extreme or the other. And same with being a YouTuber. I definitely think my videos have improved since I started, but I still get nervous posting certain things, especially when it's like goofy skit stuff, because I usually think it's really funny up until the point where I'm like uploading the video and then I'm like, wait, is this just dumb? Of course, I get imposter syndrome. Question number 4 is, do you usually receive support or skepticism on your writing? I generally get a lot of support. I don't think there's anyone in my life who's like, you're doing what now? That's a waste of time. Like, I really am blessed that my family is supportive and encouraging. My friends in real life and you guys in the comments and everything are super supportive. And my little Twitch family, I love my Twitch friends, and even they're supportive. I was like blown away by that, because the group I'm on or the friend group I'm part of over on Twitch now is like a gamer community. They're playing games all the time, which is great, but I didn't think any of them would like care that I did this YouTube stuff, and I don't even remember how they found out about it, but they did, and like all of them subscribe to my channel and they watch my videos, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you don't even care about writing and you're like helping me out like this. It's great. So yes, I have a lot of support from a lot of different areas in my life, which is so great. And finally, question 5 is, what piece of advice would you give to new writers? There are so many pieces of advice I think you can give, but the one I personally would give is, when you're first starting out, just sit down and write. Don't try to make it anything other than just writing. Just enjoy the process. Fall in love with writing for writing's sake. Don't worry about if you're following the rules or if your characters are well fleshed out or your story is following the typical story structure. Don't try to mess with any of that. Just enjoy the act of creation. Your first efforts are not going to be perfect. They're probably going to be garbage. I'm not trying to get you down. I'm just saying, based on personal experience and basically every other writer I've ever met, the first stuff you write is gonna be junk because you're trying to figure it out. But you can still be incredibly proud of those first efforts. My first novel I wrote will never see the light of day because it is legit terrible. However, I'm still so proud that I sat down and wrote 75,000 words in less than 30 days. And then I kept going until it was over 100,000 words. Like, that's awesome. It's junk, but it's still awesome. So worry about the mechanics and all of that later and just enjoy writing. I would also keep in mind that if you're a new writer, you might come on here on AuthorTube and see a lot of people talking about publishing dreams or dreaming to make money off of their writing in one way or another. And that's all well and good. There's nothing wrong with that. But you could just want to write for yourself as a private, personal hobby. And that's totally fine too. Do what you want to do with your writing and don't feel pressured to make it into something else that you don't want to make it into. So that was the writer stereotype tag. I hope you enjoyed. If you have not done this tag already, definitely feel free. I will link below the original video creator for it, as well as the questions. I'll also link Joey Paul's video because I know she did it and hers is the one I actually ended up watching to like kind of get a sense of the tag. So I'll put hers down below as well. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure you click the subscribe button. I post videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. You can find me over on Instagram at Meredith Phillips Writes, and you can sign up for my newsletter over at meredithphillips.com. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. Bye. So question number 1 are, the other thing I think is a lot, you know, an honorable goal to have. Honorable. Is it honorable to want to be published? That was the wrong word to use.